Listen, here's a question: can they blow it with Infinity War? Well, I'm about to let you guys know. Nah, listen, I was just doing that because of like if I had like a section or like an intro, I would have cut to like the intro, then I would have came back and like, hey, what's going on, you guys? Like the way you guys to my channel, but I don't got the intro, so I just did that without an intro. Anyway, my question: do you guys think they can blow Infinity War? Now listen, the Russos gave us Winter Soldier and they gave us Civil War. Me personally, I like Winter Soldier, but I don't love it like everybody else do. It's cool. It's not in my top five Marvel movies whatsoever. And I like Civil War. Really like Civil War. Zemo plan still kind of bothers me. But the two movies, the Russos did give us two good movies. I don't think they just like, oh, they blew it on this or blew it on that. Nothing like that. They haven't got nothing like that. But I'm just thinking to myself, just because somebody do something, good, that don't mean they can't throw a shit burger out there, a dookie shooter. But damn, little homie, you gonna cruise? What up, man? Yeah. Man, little brother, what's up? He crazy. Little homie wanted a shout out, man. Little homie wanted a shout out, but he didn't even say his damn name. He just said, I want a shout out to start running in the fucking circle. So he ain't getting a shout out today. But anyway, now listen. I am hype as fuck for Infinity War, as I think everybody else is. But do you think it? Do anybody else think it could possibly be a buzz? People like my partner has it said. Like I said, what movies do you have listed? It's like, what are your top movies of the year so far? And he was like, well, Infinity War, an undisclosed movie we can't talk about right now, and Black Panther, and then Ready Player One. So I'm like, you already have Infinity War like number one? He's like, yeah. Like, you haven't even seen it. Be like, I think it's gonna be the greatest thing. Now listen, I have all the confidence in this movie just as well, but they can blow it. I remember being hyped for the Last Jedi. It's like I said, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I was hyped as fuck for the Last Jedi. I watched the movie and I was just like, okay, because Disney gave you all the history, like, oh, Ryan Johnson getting his own trilogy. Everybody's talking about this movie, how great it is, and then you see it, and I'm like, okay, what's up? But definitely on the fence about it, but cool. I didn't hate it, didn't love it. So you know what I'm saying. So then I'm thinking about Infinity War. I'm like, they can blow it because if Thanos isn't the Thanos that we want to see, listen, I know I'm not gonna get my wish. My first order of business, I wanted to see Thanos do was grab Vision, choke the shit out of him, and take the damn was it Soul Stone or Mind Stone? Mind Stone out of his fucking head. That's the first thing I always wanted to see Thanos do. Is because Vision is one of the strongest Avengers. He make him look like a bitch in front of everybody, and he just put it in a gun and he proceeds to whoop everybody's ass. Apparently, I'm not getting that. Okay, I know I'm not getting that in the first 5 minutes. That's why I want. That's how I wanted Infinity War to start. This was me thinking about Infinity War just 2 years ago and leading up to. Matter of fact, as soon as Vision was introduced, this was pretty much my whole thing. What I wanted Thanos to do, but you're thinking like, okay, you have all these characters, and seeing all of them is gonna be great. But still, blowing it can be done. This movie is going to make a fucking killing opening weekend. All right, but I think the reviews and people, the word of mouth for this movie is gonna be big because it's like, oh, that 10 years, yeah, it was cool. And it's not a movie that you just be like, oh, it was cool. Because you want those repeat viewings. You want this movie to be a hit. And I do believe it is, but I think everybody's knowing the fact that, like, oh, well, it's okay. If the movie come out and be like, oh, it's okay. I still like so-and-so better. I want this to be my favorite Marvel film. Alright? Even though I don't think nothing can pass Guardians. But and from what I'm hearing, they're like, oh, it's kind of funny. I know we get the Marvel humor, but that kind of was my problem with like Thor Ragnarok. That it had too much humor. Yeah, I know you. I listen. Listen. I love to laugh. That's pretty much one of the best things in the world is laugh. But I feel like in certain moments, it was always a joke, joke. And Thanos is supposed to be this almighty dude. I don't need people cracking jokes while he's swinging punches. I don't need him throwing a punch and just so happen to miss somebody and then get joke. You know, it's I want to really feel the threat, you know, and not just the last 20, 30 minutes of the movie. I want to really feel the threat throughout the entire film where everybody's like standing on pins and needles. Is that the saying? I think that's the saying. And I feel like I do have a problem because I'm going in thinking I want the movie to be one thing, and if the movie's not that, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be bothered, but it's gonna be like kind of weird. But if just to be honest, if we go into this movie and it's a fucking laugh fest, but the only thing, but here's where that comes in at, because here's where the faith comes back in at. Because if you look at Winter Soldier and you look at Civil War, they had a number of jokes in them, but they wasn't heavy on the jokes. You know what I'm saying? So I think for the most part, this can be a hit. I do think it can be a hit, but it, like I said, I just want to give people like, yo, shit can't go wrong, shit can go off the rails. Because I think, listen, everybody's not gonna like the movie. That's just natural. You have nobody likes every movie. Okay, I don't think that the movie that exists that everybody loves. Believe me, because a lot of movies are just universally loved. I think them joints just okay. And I'm a guy who pretty much likes almost everything. But the shit that like everybody seems to love, just be like, it's alright. But I do think Infinity War is going to be a movie for the ages. It just it it can be it can. I don't want to tell people that don't have your expectations too high, because if you do and you go in, it's not what you want, you might be fucked up. So, in all honesty, don't go in looking for your movie. You have to go in and watch what the Russos put together and accept that, and then judge that. Not don't you ain't gonna be able to judge this movie on what you was hoping for, because once again, my wish was for Vision to get that damn stone took out his head, neck broke and threw to the side, and everybody wanted to go crazy. She still can't focus down. I still like my idea, but you know. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. That's why I really want to know what you guys think, you know. Shit, that's why I put it on YouTube. If I didn't want to know what you guys thought, shit, I would have just sent a text message to people. But I want to know what you motherfuckers got to say. Let me know.